Good morning, I'm Robert Tan. Let's unlock the tricks of the trade, get to know the brilliant minds who changed their industries and created innovations that continue to influence lives. Be inspired here on Trade Talks, My Bilyonaryo. Some businesses are built from capital, others from grit, culture, and courage. BAYONGciaga took a bag most of us grew up with, a market staple, and turned it into something bold, modern, and globally desired. This isn't just fashion, this is heritage woven into a business. Today, we sit down with the mind behind BAYONGciaga, Javier Luis Villaruel, the entrepreneur who dared to reimagine the humble Bayong, turning it into a statement of culture, craft, and Filipino identity. Jav, welcome to the show. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Robert, and thanks for having me here.
Yes, it's great to have you here. Very excited to learn about your journey, about BAYONGciaga. But before that, Jav, before BAYONGciaga, who were you and what was the exact moment that turned this humble Bayong into the business idea you believed could grow?
Well, before BAYONGciaga, sir, I was around because I started working at 17. I was a working student.
At a young age?
Yeah, I had to put myself through school to finish college. So I work in fast food restaurants. I sold. I was a direct seller for brands, no? Pati mga panty bra lahat. I had my own pizza bar in college also, and I started selling stuff at 10 years old.
Wow, so
Comics,
you weren't
candies.
new at the hustle, the grind, the grit.
Yeah, it for both a need and also enjoyed doing it. It was innate probably, or it was also by a training by my parents to be.
But why that? Why start at a young age? And tell us a little bit about the background where your parents are working, or they were also entrepreneurs like you.
Actually, no. My parents are separated, so I stayed with my dad, no? And at that time, Negros really was down in the 80s, so we had to work together to provide for the two of us, no? As in, we experienced really down times na walang ilaw, we couldn't pay the rent, no? I couldn't pay tuition fees and all. So I had to step up then because I couldn't leave everything to my dad. No? We were really partners in life. No? So there, it was a good training. No? I don't blame him for anything. I don't blame life for anything. No? Because I learned a lot from those experiences.
Well, in times of struggle, you do learn a lot. Now, Jav, take us through that moment when day one, when you started BAYONGciaga. How did that name come up in the first place?
Okay, this is actually an accidental business. It's a social enterprise, but it's still a business. We were in Pagsanhan for vacation, and we were eating halo-halo in a karinderya. And behind me was the Palengke Bayong, which I posted on the spot in Facebook. And right there and then, I had friends who asked me to buy for them. So I brought it back to Makati. And then the following day, I had more messages from friends and relatives na they wanted a bayong. So I drove back again with my partner to Pagsanhan, which is like hours away, to get more stuff, to get more bayongs. And then that went on every day for the next few weeks.
But what sparked that? Why take a picture of a bayong? What drew you to it?
Yeah, I had an idea that sparked I can use this bayong for the house to put the books in, or for the bathroom to organize the stuff, and then I placed that as a caption, and maybe that sparked also the interest of people in my Facebook community. I have a few at the time, so.
Now, how much capital did you have to put in to start this?
I think I had like 1,500 pesos in cash. I mean, we're in Pagsanhan, you don't really bring cash with you. And from then, we just, reach out to the weavers in the area to make bayongs for us. And then at the time, we were set to travel to Europe for vacation. So I brought the bags with me. So one maleta were clothes, one maleta were bayongs. And then I actually went around Europe carrying the bayongs. Yeah, I have pictures of that. We went to La Dorée, we went to
What was going through your mind? Why did you bring it to Europe?
Okay, friends there asked me to bring for them. But they also,
pasalubong.
Pasalubong. And they also wanted to check if, it would excite those who would see the Bayong. It did. Inside Laderate, the locals there approached me about the bags, asked me where it's made from. Syempre, I was so proud telling them it's handcrafted, it's made in the Philippines.
They were very curious.
Yes, and they wanted to buy. They asked me how much. I was just converting it to euro. Which,
Ang hirap mag-calculate nun.
Oo, at wala pang 3 euros, di ba? So they were just so surprised. And sabi ko, it's very new. Go to the Philippines, we have a lot of good products there. No? I didn't have a brand yet at the time.
Yeah, so during that time, when you brought it, wala pang BAYONGciaga. Now, how did that name come to fruition? How did you come up with that?
Yeah, I give credit to my friend Camille, who's now my business partner also in the agency. It was for fun. Sabi niya, call it BAYONGciaga. You have a brand for it. So, pinost ko din BAYONGciaga. And then, people started calling it BAYONGciaga. It caught on. I couldn't leave the brand behind anymore.
It's a good play with words, di ba?
Yes.
Parang it really fit.
Yes. So I think maybe God talked through her. Use BAYONGciaga, use BAYONGciaga. And it's been 10 years. And
So what did you trademarked it right away?
Yes. My friend, si Danley Chauco said, pa-trademark mo na yan, have it licensed and also. The IPO, Intellectual Property Office. And we got the brand and we use it till now. And it's just, grown so much also abroad in the US, in Japan, in Europe, especially among Filipinos.
Parang naging part of our culture na yan yung play of words, yung may mga restaurants, yung mga, mga ganyan. So, hindi ka ba nalapitan ng actual brand na yun?
Wala naman. At sana lapitan nila ako for them to buy it. No, I'm kidding. But I think they see naman na the intention behind. And I'm not there to compete with them because they're just, on a different level. And they see how we are very organic. It's made by artisans. Very, very Filipino.
Yes.
And that's like you said, it's part of our culture. We're fun people.
Now, Jav, you mentioned it was an accidental business. You just bought it, you got curious, and you just wanted to either give it for pasalubong or sell it at the price it is kasi na-curious ka lang. Now, how long before you found out that when it was getting traction, hey, there's something here?
Siyempre, I was spending already on gas. Going back to Pagsanan.
Layo.
I was spending on toll fees. I couldn't go to work anymore because I had to drive back and forth every day. So sabi ko, okay, let's set this up. Baka there's a promise for this. And then, it led me also to the weavers. I got to talk to them. They shared me their stories, how they needed livelihood, na wala silang reliable sources of income. So my partner and I said, sige, let's give it a shot. So we started selling in the house at the time. And then, syempre, Facebook and Instagram was just, I don't know how famous Instagram at that time. Parang hindi pa nga ganun on e-com. We didn't have a website yet. No? But I had a vision already na, sige, when this really gets, bigger,
What were the early struggles when you went into this journey, into this business?
Okay. Number one, well, syempre the Bayong release pang-palengke bag at that time. Imagine it was 10 years ago. No? Now it's like more famous now to have a Bayong. No? It's a novelty item. No? Back then, palengke talaga siya. So I had to, I don't know if it's influence or just maybe change the mindset towards these bags that we sell. And number two was really logistics because the weavers were so far away. And syempre, you have to adjust also how to communicate to them.
Yes.
When you ask them to create a certain design.
Tama. Kasi when you look back, nakikita lang natin ito sa mga palengke, yun ang nilalagyan ko sa yung mga gulay, yung mga groceries nila. Who would have thought it becomes something like a brand like this that, become part of fashion, and you've been helping weavers.
Yes, sir.
So from Pagsanghan, how did you grow this? Where do you have?
Well, we had to look around. We had to do our research. Who else in the Philippines, makes the bag? So right now we work with more than 10 communities now around the Philippines. And we've expanded also our line from synthetic bayongs to a lot of other native bags like banig, pandan, sambutan, sulihia, bangkuan. I didn't know those stuff before. I had to learn along the way.
Parang going back to school, gano'n.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
No, Jav, we still have a lot to unpack. Your journey. I want to I'm curious about where you get your inspiration, but we'll just take a short break. Trade Talks will be right back. Trade Talks, we continue our conversation with the BAYONGciaga founder, Javier Luis Villaruel. Jav, now before the break, I was saying we still have a lot to unpack about your journey, but before that, take us through what do we have here? What kind of inspiration did you have to go through to do these designs, and how do you communicate that with your weavers? Let's start, let's say, with this one. It looks very...
Oh yeah, I mean, that's so 60s, probably. That checkered, di ba? Yeah, the discotheque design. And a lot of these are inspirations from clients, from customers, now from a lot of our travels. And we collaborate closely with weavers. They have their ideas also that I welcome a lot.
How do you communicate with them? How do you bring your ideas to them? Or do they also have their ideas and they, kind of collaborate with you and you have the finished product like this?
Yeah, my business partner Joe handles now production. He works closely with them. Ako, I handle marketing and finance. So it's really an everyday thing. They've become our friends. We call them nanays, we call them ates, we call them lolas. No? And we also explore with them if we can use mixed media, mixed materials to innovate.
Okay.
Like now we use leather, and then now we do some linings because we want to.
What's the normal what they use sa Bayong? Ano yung...
This one that's called polypropylene strips, and a lot of communities use that for synthetic.
How long would it take to create a bag like this, and how much do you sell it?
Okay, for this one, I think this is $9.50 at the store. So it gets to us just the bag itself, just the hand-woven bag. And then for some bags, we send it to Tondo for a group of weavers who does the lining for us, and then it goes back to our Makati store, and then we send it to Bataan, where we stay now for handcrafting of the leather or of the hardware or of the sling. And it goes back to Makati again for the final touches, for assembly, for the dust bags, for the gift bags, and then dispatch.
It's a very long process.
Yes.
How do you handle the logistics? Hindi ba sakit sa ulo yan?
It is. It's a challenge, but it didn't happen overnight. So we had to learn along the way, and it's part of operations. No?
And we have, ito yung mga usual, ito yung mga malalaki na nakikita talaga natin normally doon sa mga palengke na ginagamit ng Bayong. Like, how much would this cost and how long? This is a little bit more sturdier, no?
Yes, this is, we call this a clover because of the design. And this is also for staycations. I do that. This is for staycation. This is for your everyday baon. This is for your malling.
Kasyang-kasya lahat dito, di ba? Pag magbabakasyon ka. How much would something like this cost?
That one is 1,200 pesos.
It's not bad. How do you price it in a way that it's not too high, not too low? But if you look at it, the craft, the love, the sweat that went into making this, the weavers and the idea, di ba parang medyo on the mura side, or how do you grapple with the pricing?
Actually, sir, there's no pricing strategy. I just make sure that I have enough to pay the salaries of the team, to pay our rent, to pay our other expenses, our compliances for the government, to pay the weavers for all the materials. And if may natira, then okay, I'm happy. Kasi it's really still a social enterprise. And it's still a business.
Yeah. What inspires you in creating different types of designs of bags? You have different colors, different types of designs here. Where do you get that inspiration, creativity from? Do you get it from somewhere? Do you have a go-to, let's say, fashion designer or artist that inspires you?
Actually, the customers,
the customer mismo.
Yeah, ang dami naming suki. They've become close friends of mine. They give us...
Sila na yung designer nyo?
Oo, sila. Siguro maganda to lagyan ng ganyan. Siguro maganda to ganitong kulay. And the weavers also, sir, or anak, tawag nila sa amin, anak, maganda yata to gawing ganitong shape, or ganito naman pa-diagonal, pa-checkered, or gawin natin kalahati ganito, solid. Yung taas may design.
How does it feel that you've turned something simple like a bayong into something that people use every day in the fashion industry? Nakikilala when I heard about BAYONGciaga, I've heard about that name.
Correct. The fulfillment is different from my other business because I also have another business, the events agencies with my partners there. For this one, kasi I prayed for this, no, to give me a business na may bigger purpose. So I know this is God-given. That's why I cannot give up on this, no matter how challenging it can get, especially during pandemic.
Do you see this like a baby project close to your heart? And,
Oh, yeah.
you know, not only are you creating a business for yourself, but you're also helping our local weavers and, putting out culture out there. So how does that work for you?
Oh yeah, for me I think this is a calling already, no? Because I mean I can earn more if I do other things.
Yeah.
But for this I know kasi na I'm just an ambassador. Behind me are more than 200 weavers, leather crafters.
Wow.
Artists who hand paints on the bag, the team in the staff. Now I have single moms, single dads. I have working students who rely on me. So I cannot just pack up and go.
That's a lot to take in. Now,
Yes.
during this journey, what kind of struggles? Was there a time that an instance na you'd probably say, I want to give up. This is, the logistics part is, very difficult. I have to go, talk to my weavers in Pansanghan, in Negros, in other provinces. So, what kind of mindset did you have to build in yourself to continue this?
Oh yeah, it takes a different breed to survive or to thrive as an entrepreneur. Especially in my case, I started with practically nothing. I went to Manila. I lived in a garage just to share. Tumira ako sa garahe because I had like 2,000 pesos in my pocket coming here from Bacolod after graduation. So I think all those training, those values, those commitment, made me stick to make BAYONGciaga thrive and survive, even especially through pandemic when nobody was buying bags because we were all in our homes locked up. So we had to pivot to home stuff, organizers, kitchen stuff, placemats, just to keep the weavers weaving because they had to earn. Because it was when they needed us most. Kasi their husbands, the banqueros, the jeepney drivers, the construction workers, tricycle drivers, they lost their jobs. So yung wives nila who were weavers, who were weaving for us, needed us the most. And we couldn't leave them behind. So sabi ko, sige, gawa lang kayo ng gawa dyan. We couldn't even get the bags from them kasi wala makalabas
During the pandemic.
Yeah.
But today, Jav, how big is your team and how large is your network now of weavers that you get your bags from, you get your inspiration from?
A very small team. There's just 5 of us full-time on this. One handles e-com.
That's very lean.
Very lean.
Especially pag ganito.
Yes, in our agency, we have a team of 50. For this, just 5. Me and my partner, we are very hands-on on marketing, on production. And then there's 2 assigned at the store, and then leather crafting also in Bataan. And the weavers, they've grown so much. There's more than 200 of them. And we get a lot more messages na, sir, pwede ba kaming gumawa for BAYONGciaga?
Now, what do they tell you when they see their work being displayed not only here in the Philippines but worldwide, being being part of now the fashion industry?
They take so much pride, and yun din siguro, we give them pride on what they do, na yung gawa nyo, kumikita kayo dito, but tingnan nyo yung nagawa nyo, kultura natin na nakikita sa ibang bansa, na sa-celebrate ng mga dayuhan, ng mga balikbayan. You see celebrities, models, broadcasters using the bags.
Because something like this, like we were discussing a while ago, it was something very simple. You found it, and now it's around the world, and you had to play with the words BAYONGciaga, and it sticks, And for you, looking back at your struggles early on, how do you feel now that you've taken this simple Bayong to the next level, and now what's your vision, let's say in the next 2 to 3 years? What's your dream for this brand of yours?
I mean, it's grown so much already. Like, we're across so many platforms now. We have a shop in Makati, which back then, it was just a vision, it was just a dream. But for me, I'd like to be hopefully at the airports where the tourists are.
Yeah.
Because ngayon, nangyayari, they pass by the shop in Makati, the balikbayans, the foreigners. But we want to be as accessible as possible because that means, making the products easier to buy and to shop for. But wala pa, we're not there yet. But hopefully in time.
Do you export?
No, but we have buyers abroad.
So they buy from you?
They
then
buy here, they ship it out themselves. Now we're in the USA.
Wow.
I think we're in 3 states. In California, under Ilumina, the USA. We're in Texas, kasi maraming nurses doon, so may market. And we're in Georgia, also Atlanta. I did that, I was there a few years ago to
Actually, that's
present the
good for your
bags.
bottom line kasi you don't have to export it yourself, right?
Yeah, and logistics.
Talagang sila na ang mismong,
Correct.
they look for it. They really look for it.
And it's expensive to ship out.
Yeah, especially
for
bags.
Yes, because
Especially when you, I know if you ship, it's not by weight.
Yes, it's by size.
Oh, by size.
It's volume weight.
I remember because I've done luggages before and ang hirap talaga mag-ship abroad.
And people have to understand, yun nga, na, the freight of shipping costs more than the bag. Because sometimes I tell them, you know what, maybe pag uwi mo na lang dito, saka ka na lang umorder, or just, order from abroad, from our resellers. But syempre, they pay also their taxes there. They pay for shipping, they pay for everything else. So, nagpapatong-patong. But, that's the thing with businesses. You don't just, see a raw material and, magkano lang yan, di ba? Everything else, piles up.
I was asking about the feedback from your weavers. Now, I want to ask about the feedback from your customers. When they get the product and they see it, what sticks to you and what makes you, what kind of validation do you get from that when they give a good feedback? Could you give us one that really sticks?
Yeah, I think 99 or 98% are really very surprised with the quality that they get because they're very expressive. I read every day messages over Facebook and Instagram, or they Viber me. And, I share it with the team. I do screenshots, I post it. No, it's not just really to boast about the feedback, but it's really to continue to inspire the team, inspire me.
When you read about the feedback, do you go to corner and, tears of joy, mga ganon?
In my phone, I have an album for all the good feedbacks. Pero at the time na parang nandun ka sa sulok na parang, shucks, it's so challenging, it's so hard kasi it's seasonal, na walang benta. You have to, you have bills, and then I read those, sige, go lang. At maraming natutuwa. You don't sell just the bag.
Yeah.
You share joy, di ba? You share the culture.
And finally, Jav, after going through all this journey, the successes, the struggles, what's your Bilyonaryo mindset? What's one takeaway that you'd want to give those who are watching, the new entrepreneurs, those who are starting out and are struggling also, they don't know what to do, but they want to go into entrepreneurship. But what's your Bilyonaryo mindset that you want to provide them?
You go into business, of course, for the money, but it can't just stop there.
Yeah.
You have to find a bigger purpose because it's not every day that money comes in. And pag walang ganon, you shift, di ba? Why am I doing this? Why am I working so hard every single day? It's not just even to provide employment, but what's the bigger purpose of this business, of this entity that I'm working so hard to keep on going? And that's what BAYONGciaga is about, no? Our advocacy for the weavers, for livelihood, for Filipino culture. No? And for those who have also made it already, may mga milyonaryo na dyan, don't let money change you.
True.
I mean, okay, you go ahead, you enjoy, you worked hard for that, buy that car, buy that watch, diba? You improve your lifestyle, diba? You improve the lifestyle of your family.
You have to keep yourself grounded.
Yes, but don't change yourself.
Yeah.
Be as humble, as passionate, as hardworking, as real as you were when you were starting.
True. We wish that for those who become successful na hindi sila keep yourself grounded.
Don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself. Di ba? Huwag magyabang because
Anyway, Jav, thank you for sharing your journey. It's nakakatabang puso when you find something that part of our culture, you take it to the next level, but without taking away the culture that it has and taking it to the next level and getting it out there. We hope other entrepreneurs will see that, find something simple that's part of our culture and take it out there. Make them known, because our weavers are, they're very good, but sometimes they're untapped.
Yeah, and there's so many artisans around.
Yes.
And when you buy local, not just BAYONGciaga, I have so many friends.
So many, yes.
Yeah, you don't just help the founder. You don't just help the brand. There's so many people behind it who earns from every bag that you support, that you purchase.
Thank you, Jam. Thank you for joining us and sharing us your journey. And good luck. Good luck on their journey. Next, let's say 3 to 5 years, maybe you're all over the world now.
Hopefully. God's
we'll see you
will.
there.
Why not? Why not?
Okay, and that's our show today. Catch us again on Trade Talks My Bilyonaryo for inspiring stories like these of entrepreneurs and innovators and the secrets to their success. I'm Robert Tankabit here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.